Oh, thank you, Jay. Where is he? He left. But he explained everything about machine learning, so I don't have to explain it. That saves lots of time for actual demo. But I'm going to talk about ML.NET. Actually, ML.NET 1.0, it was released just 2 weeks ago during Microsoft Build. Now it's GA, so you can go ahead and play with it. It's a cross-platform and open source framework for machine learning development. So you can actually build your models, you can train them, you can play with them, you can use them everywhere. And it's cross-platform, as I already said. So you can also extend it with TensorFlow and Onyx and other machine learning frameworks available out there. You can use it on Linux, Mac OS, you can use it on Windows, obviously. And there are lots of scenarios available for you to play with. Like if you want to create a model to do a sentiment analysis or forecasting or any kinds of recommendations, you can use ML.NET for that. You need to know C# or F#. F# is pretty straightforward, so if you are not a .NET developer right now and you just want to check it out and play with it, then F# is the way to go, and has lots of options there. And there I also have 2 links. One link goes to GitHub, so if you want to contribute to ML.NET, feel free to do that. Microsoft is open source now. So it's new Microsoft, and they'll be really happy if you actually submit your bugs there, contribute your code, and then the link down below, that's actually about ML.NET model builder that I'm going to demo right now. So I'm going to show it on Windows, and I'm using Visual Studio, because in Visual Studio it's necessary, it has UI and everything, so it will be nicer to see and more exciting. For Mac OS and Linux, you actually, for now, you have to use the command line, but that works the same. So you can also upload your data, and AutoML will choose the right model for you, and then you just need to use whatever project you're getting out of it. So yeah, let's move to the demo. Okay, awesome. So I saved you a little bit of time. I just created basic console app. It doesn't matter what kind of application you have there. You just, if you have Visual Studio running on your Windows, then you just need to install extension for Visual Studio. It's ML.NET Model Builder. If you are using Mac, then you can use command line and you don't need to install anything. They are planning to include it in VS Code and Visual Studio for Mac, but it's not there now. So yeah, here you are creating all kinds of apps, and you are just adding machine learning. That sounds super smart. You are creating an app and then adding machine learning. So for this demo, I'm going to use sentiment analysis. And you can use all kinds of input. You can use file, so it can be CSV file or TSV file, or you can use SQL Server connection here. I'm going to use a file. That's a pretty standard TSV file that they provide in their example suite. So it's Wikipedia data, so basically people's reaction to some Wikipedia article. So we are opening it here. We can select a column. So I have 2 columns. I have sentiment and sentiment text. I'm selecting sentiment. That's the column to predict. And we can see that if it's a negative sentiment, then it's 1. And if it's positive, then it is 0. And then we are going to next step, and it's train. And see, I'm not writing any code, nothing. And next step is training. And here you can set up time to train. Obviously, the longer you're training the model, probably more useful and more efficient it will be. But it's actually not linear correlation between those two. So it doesn't mean that if you train it a lot and long of time, it will be the best. So you need to actually check the data you have, what's the accuracy you need. So I think 10 is by default. I can put 15 just in case and start training. And it's all inside Visual Studio. If you're using command line, then you'll see all the output in the command line. And you can see status, time remaining. You can see the best accuracy. So it goes through several models, and it picks the best model for your data. And it shows best accuracy. For us, it's 88%. Best algorithm. There are lots of algorithms out there that Microsoft is using here for building ML.NET models. So the best algorithm was that one, and I'm not trying to explain how what kind of algorithm it is, because it might take just hours to explain all the algorithms out there. But you can check the documentation; they have a lot of information there. And then next step is evaluate, and here you can see the output. That you used binary classification, and that was our file. Column to predict was sentiment, and that's the best model that was selected by Model Builder. That's the accuracy, the time. It took a little longer, like 37 seconds longer. And then there are 5 top models explored. And you can see the accuracy, you can see the score, the duration. So it depends on what you need. You can use different models and different algorithms out there. So next step will be code. So you just add in projects here, and ta-da, you're getting 2 projects. You didn't do anything, no code, nothing. You don't even have to know a lot about machine learning. It did everything for you. You just uploaded your data, and then you are getting 2 projects out there. One is the model, and here you have the zip file that you can actually use in other applications, in like everywhere basically. You can drag it to other .NET, applications, other ML.NET, and use it there. Also, they're giving you the console app to test. We can actually run that right here. So that was my initial console app. So this one is still empty. That one was created by ML.NET Model Builder. And let's test it. So actual value true and predicted value true. Not a lot of information here, but assuming that we didn't do any coding, that's pretty good. That's just basic information. It grabbed one instance from the file and then verified it for you. And then here you have next step. So you don't have to do anything. You pretty much just copy all that code, paste it in your application, and that's it. It will work. It won't be perfect, but it will work. And I wanted to show you the. So that's the tutorial. If you forgot something from what I showed you, there's a tutorial available online separately for Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. So check commands there and learn more about ML.NET. Thank you.